Welcome to another 2D Sunday-ish, and today I'm going to be looking at Konami's version of Shinobi. Well, in my eyes, it's their version of Shinobi. So this is a mixture of Buck Rogers in the 25th century. You mix that together with Space 1999. I'm proper old school here. Roger Moore's Moonraker, that James Bond movie. The comic character Dan Dare, the old school one, and the slightly updated Dan Dare comics. Put it all together and add a touch of Jeopardy. If you could Jeopardy, yes, Jeopardy, and you get Konami's Surprise Attack. This is just the intro to the game. I thought I'd put that in there so you can have a look at. This game was released, I believe, back in 1990. That's all I've got for you. That's all I know. I know nothing more about this game. I don't have a history of this game. I know nothing. The first time I heard about this game was, right now when I'm doing this video, it's April 2024. I found out about this game last month. So that's March 2024. I'd never even heard of this game before. So let's get to it. This is the controls. I thought I'd just do screen captures and put them in here for you. So you can pause it whenever you want to and have a look. It plays very similar, in my mind, to Shinobi. So I'm going to be talking about it and comparing it to Shinobi and saying what I like and what I don't like about this game. And just my overall thoughts about the game. Okay, let's go. So let's just start off with its comparisons to Shinobi. You don't have a get out jail free card like some sort of ninja magic. You do have power-ups. You can duck behind stage obstacles and things like that so that oncoming projectiles can't hit you. You can duck and shoot. You can go to upper levels. Because it's set in space, you can do a bit more. You can go upside down. They use gravity as a gimmick. So that's one thing there. The levels are quite short as well. More akin to, I'd say, Shadow Dancer. On the Mega Drive, the first few levels are quite short. Just like that. As you can see here, I'm now inside, so I don't have the space helmet on. So you can duck underneath enemy projectiles. You've got to collect bombs. I presume as soon as you collect them, they get disarmed. Just like Shadow Dancer in the arcade. Here's a weird power-up. Once you get this electricity, this is near enough your only type of magic. Like Shadow Dancer, you become invincible and anything you touch dies. So as you can see here, I can't get past this. I need to go to the top level. Bam. That thing comes down. I need to get down to the bottom level. Time you jump down and start killing these enemies. Yeah. So basically, your Shinobi 101. The main character moves around about the same pace as the ninjas from Shadow Dancer as well. Unlike the Shinobi games, you cannot bounce on the enemies. Even though you have a full life bar there, you land on them, you die. They just take energy off you and you die. That's it. You can get power-ups for your gun, like Shinobi and the Ninja Stars. But if you die, just like Shinobi, you lose them. Other similarities. Yes, just like Shinobi, there are bosses here. And once again, like Shinobi, once you complete the boss, there is a odd bonus stage, which I'll show you afterwards, which is cool. Another similarity to Shadow Dancer, I'm going to say, and Shinobi, is that certain bombs are protected by certain stronger enemies. The shield enemies in Shadow Dancer and in Shinobi, they were the guys who looked like they was from, Arabia, and they had their swords they used to throw and come back. Same type of thing here. If you get the bomb with those guys that are protecting them, if you die and come back, those guys are not here because you've already got the bomb. So there's no need for them to come back and protect you. So that's another similarity. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what I think about this game and my impressions of it. I thought that was a health bar there in the middle of the screen, but it's obviously not. It's some fuel bar for one of the power-ups, as you can see there, the blue one. My bad. I thought that was an energy bar. So it's a one-hit kill. Anything that touches you, you're just dead. Yeah, there's no bouncing or anything like that. I like the fact that they use the space theme, so gravity is different. I think that's pretty cool. I do like that. I like the fact that you can get this fuel thing and you can start hovering and anything you touch just dies if it's an enemy. I do like that. I think that's another cool addition to the game as well. I'm also a fan of the sprite work here. The nice chunky sprites, they're clearly visible. There's not a huge variety of enemy sprites in the game, but they're easily, like I said, easily visible. They're not hiding. You can see them. They're easy to hit with your gun, especially if you have a power up and you're more powerful. Another thing that I do like is that in the stage, there are things in the stage that can actually harm you apart from just the enemies. As you can see, there's one there, but you can easily shoot it and get rid of it. But if I did touch that, I would have died. So there's nice things like that make it a little bit more different compared to some of the other games similar to Shinobi that are not Shinobi as well. I also like the scrolling in the background. It's not just left to right. Because we're in space, it's up and down, it's upside down. I think that's another cool feature that this game has in its graphics. So yeah, all in all, I think the graphics are just really cool and really good for this game. Music wise, it's good. It's good. I haven't played it enough to say if it's going to be memorable or not, but I do like the music as well. It is good. I think it does suit the game. It's got enough twang there. It seems very space-ish. I would have liked it to be a little bit more, I don't know, take some cues from some of the space programs or TV shows that we've had, like Space 1999, Buck Rogers, Star Trek, a little bit more than that. That would have been nice. But hey, like I said, the music's still great, I should say, not great, still great. And it's just don't know if it's memorable, that's all. Animation wise, I feel that the animation does the job perfectly, to be honest. It's not too much, it's not too little. You know what you're doing there. It's snappy, it's responsive. Yeah, even the enemies themselves, they've got decent animation. Yeah, it's just really well done, and I think the animation suits the characters. It suits the chunkiness of the characters. I suppose if this game was made today, you would have different frames of animation. If you used this, it would have had an idle animation frame, like how we got with, I believe, Shadow Dance on a Mega Drive. You can see him breathing. When he jumps up to the next level, he would look up. This guy, I think his name's John, he doesn't do that. So stuff like that would be nice. Or like if he was shooting, it would be nice if his arm vibrated, I suppose, or gets a little bit of recoil, even if it's just a visual thing. But we don't get that here. But apart from that, it's still very serviceable. I think the animation is really nice, and explosions are nice and chunky. It's just pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. It's just they didn't go the extra mile, but I don't think they needed to be honest. It would have been nice if it was here, but as it stands, it's still pretty good. So my overall thoughts are: should you play this game? I think you should. There's no reason not to go and play this game. I think it plays really well, especially for the time period it would have initially come out in. I have no idea why I'd never heard of it or seen this game. Even on YouTube, I just never ever came across this game, which is crazy to me. I mean, because it's not like, oh, I've never heard of Konami. Obviously, Konami make Contra, they made Castlevania games. So it's just like, how did I never hear of this game? Sunset Riders. I mean, obviously they make tons of Turtle games, but yet still, I hadn't come across Surprise Attack. Hell, the game literally is a surprise. So yeah, I've got this from Arcade Archives, and I know that Arcade Archives is obviously on PlayStation. It's obviously on Switch. I'm assuming Arcade Archives is on Xbox. I don't know. But I just know it's on Switch and PlayStation consoles. Obviously on PC, you could just play this game anyhow you want, whenever you want. We know what I'm talking about here. So yeah, I'll definitely say go ahead and get hold of this game. Go and play it. It's definitely worth an hour to blast through. So yeah, and I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, so just go ahead and do it. It's a shame that it did. Well, actually, no, I can't even say if it was popular or not, because, like I said, I just never heard of it. I can hope that this game was popular, and it even had some sort of niche fan base or big fan base. Just that it may not have been big in the UK, or hell, where I grew up in East London. That's all I can hope for, that it was popular, because I think the game deserves it. It's a really cool game. I just hope that it was popular. I need to check if it actually got a sequel. I don't even know if it got a sequel. Yeah, it would be nice if it did, if they added a bit more to the game. But hey, who knows? But yeah, it's definitely worth a playthrough. Go ahead and play it. Like I said, my history with it is literally in today's times, because I've just heard of it from literally a week ago. So yeah, but it plays well. Decent sound. It's very Shinobi-ish. I'm gonna say they took heavy inspiration from Shinobi. I would have liked them to go a bit further with it, but at least they used the space theme well and graffiti really, really well. So yeah, that was cool. Okay, if you're successful in defeat a boss, this is the bonus stage. The bonus stage is a quiz. Yeah, it asks you a ton of questions. If you get them right, and they're generally space themed or sci-fi themed, and if you do get them right, you get points that add to your score. Yeah, it's different. I've never ever seen anything like that before. So yeah, it was very unique. I'm just going to show some boss battles after this, and I shall see you in the next video. There won't be any commentary for them, so you can just see the boss battles as they are. Alright then, see you in the next video. Peace! Sorry, one last thing. This blonde chick here gives me old school page 3 vibes from that newspaper, The Sun. If you're from the UK, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm out.